Okay, let's talk about warm weather, right? It's getting warmer, tempting to rush outside, get some sunshine, but guess what? It's important to remember to protect your skin. Dr. Paul Hazen is here from Associates in Dermatology. We got a bunch of stuff out there. When I was a kid, they had one thing, and it had a little girl on it with the dog pulling her pants down to show the tan lines. That was all they had.
Different focus. You know, before it was get a good tan, what can I do to get that good tan? Now we're really more geared towards protection.
Yes, put away the baby oil, right?
And the iodine.
Yeah, they used to do that.
The baby oil and the iodine. That was the standard of usage. And of course, now we see the problems that now lead to the development of these compounds, and that's the sun-induced skin cancers kind of thing.
Yeah, so we got everything here is supposed to help you, but when I go in the drugstore or the store to buy this stuff, it's like they've got it's like a wall of it. I don't know where to begin or what to get.
Well, I think most everyone is confused. There must be literally 100 or more sunscreens as you go into the drugstore. And most people get in there, they're faced with a wall, and then the question is, well, what do I buy?
Yeah.
And so today we're going to talk a little bit about, well, what are the things that you use to sort of help determine that? The first thing that you encounter with a sunscreen is the number, and most everybody says, well, how high do I need?
Right.
Most of the thought process would be, well, if it's a higher number, it must be better, it must be stronger. And indeed, once you've reached a number 15, they're all the same strength.
Once 15 is the number? 15,
once you've reached a 15, they're all the same. 45, 100, they're all the same strength. The number is the representation of the time of your protection, not the strength. So a 30 is no stronger than 15, lasts twice as long. A 45 is no stronger than 15, but lasts 3 times longer. So that if you're out 10 minutes because you're washing your car, your 15 is going to be fine.
Right.
But if you're going to be out all afternoon playing around a golf, you want that higher number.
Why does nobody know that? That's brilliant information.
And I think that's a real important thing because you gear your number to what you're going to be doing. So if you're going to be out for a longer time, pick a higher number. The second thing about choosing a sunscreen is what's called the vehicle. Is it an ointment, a cream, a gel, a spray, a lotion, a pad, a lip balm? You got all these selections and you get this wall and you think, oh, the heck with it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what to choose. In general, the more creamy ones like these over here are generally geared for water immersion. They're more water resistant. The zinc oxide the lifeguard uses on his nose is an ideal sunscreen because it's more water resistant.
It won't come off as easily.
It won't come off as easily. Even the titanium dioxide sunscreens, same thing. The more the sprays are lighter. The marathon runner, for example, does not want to be plugged up and not be able to sweat.
Because you clog your pores.
Because it plugs up everything. So you want perhaps a spray or a gel that will allow your skin then to have better breathing capabilities. Also, if you're doing something with your hands, you don't want something that's greasy also because you got greasy golf grips.
Yeah.
Finally, you don't want a sunscreen that will migrate. You know, one that goes on the face, you're sweating a lot.
Burn your eyes?
You're working in the yard, they burn your eyes.
Right.
So I want a sunscreen that doesn't move from those areas into the eyes.
Which one of these would you buy?
Well, I personally like this one. This is one that's made by Neutrogena. It's under $10. It's a spray. Similar to that is the Copper Tone Sport, and so the spray compounds are wonderful because they go on so light. Now, the way to use them, though, is if you spray, you're going to get them in your eyes, nose, and everything. So I would tell people to spray it on with your hand. It'll be liquid for a few seconds, and then apply it directly. Remember certain areas. For example,
you never go anywhere without a hat, right?
I got my Indian's hat.
Yeah.
You can see I got good protection here going forward, but my ears don't get any protection at all. So using your sunscreens has got to be geared for where you're going to be getting your sunshine.
Back of the neck,
back of
ears.
The ears and 4 surfaces on the ear, the rim, the flat back, flat outside,
Trouble
and
areas.
bowl. So these are areas that oftentimes people forget about.
Why can't you just take a pill? Isn't there a pill for this?
There is a pill. Now this is something that is relatively new. This is called Heliocare, and it contains a Caligula compound, which is a natural compound. And
sounds like a Roman orgy.
It does, and if it allows us to do sunshine without an orgy, that's good.
Okay, great.
So this is it's a neat thing. It is a prescription thing, but you can go. It has an antioxidant quality to it, so it works in a different way than do the physical blockers. Now, some of the physical blockers have just a block, like the zinc oxide is a block. Most of these others have energy absorbing qualities. Good time to use them. Protection for children under the age of 6 months. You probably want to use more clothing. Above the age of 6 months, you can start to use these compounds.
We just went to the doctor, we learned something, didn't cost us a cent. You're the man. Hey, thank you very much. A lot of really good stuff there. Thank you very much.